Hi there, it's Tim with Far North Magic. Going to be doing a bit of a reaction to the announcement that they are inserting Legends cards into collector boosters of Dominaria United. Um, and these aren't just a buyback from vendors or collectors sitting around. They're from actual booster boxes that were apparently several pallets amount of product that they ended up opening, which seems really crazy considering I wouldn't have expected that many boxes to be left in one spot. Um, Without somebody knowing and spilling the beans and like letting people know, like, hey, there's hundreds of boxes over here in this warehouse. um, it just seems kind of, I don't know, a bit suspect, but that's the story that they want to go with. They were cleaning out a warehouse, um, and such, and that's fine. That might be somewhat true, but it does seem a bit suspect. But uh, beyond that, it is very interesting that they are doing that. Uh, they're inserted at the same 3% rate that textured foils uh, were inserted into the Double Masters collector uh, boosters. And there are some cards that are going to be missing because Legends had two different print collations for the boxes, a box A and a box B. So they apparently kept the boxes that didn't have the mana drains, which is kind of unfortunate. And so we're missing, in the cards that were missed because of that issue, we're missing like mana drain, land tax, and what was the other one? Underworld Dreams is a nice one. But overall, like, either way, you're going to be missing some cards. Like, this is unfortunate because you're missing like the mana drain, and which is more expensive than many of the other cards on the other list that you would be getting instead of this. And then there is a list of cards that are either sensitive in nature or with the one artist that is been kind of banned. So that group includes like the sensitive group includes like the Invoke Prejudice, Nether Void, Sylvan Library, and Gwendolyn. So you're not missing out on, like, we're missing out on like even better cards in a way in that grouping than the difference between the two box runs. So with the way it is, even if you like, you get 540 cards a box. So even if they took even if there was a lot of those cards that are like of sensitive nature, of whatever, you're not ending up with you're still ending up with a lot of cards that are not very good. And Legends is such a big set. Like, there was 121 rares, I think. So it is very hard to get any particular rare. So why do I think they did this? Because of last year, like, you need something in your set to help get people weaned off of a big set. So you have a big set last year, Modern Horizons 2. What happened afterwards? This vacuum sucked all the money from people saving towards it and also like after it. Not that the sets after it, like this Midnight Hunt, it could never hold up to Modern Horizons, even with Horizons being that more expensive price. This set never had a chance, really. Sure, it has Meat Hook Massacre, but what else is there? Like, there's a Land Cycle. Sure, there's some good cards, but just no chance of surviving. So then, this year, what do we got? We got this monstrosity. This will suck the value, like suck money from everywhere, out of everyone's wallet, to the point where there's no money left. And we might be at that point already. But I look at it and go, they needed to put something big in to get people to spend on Dominaria United. They also want to get Dominaria United to be the kickoff for 30th anniversary, because next year's 30 years. And you don't want to mess that up. So, overall, I think it's positive, but I think a lot of people, like, you're going to go buy a case and you get about, on doing the simple math, not the complex math, but simple math, you'll get about 2 a case of collectors. So you're going to spend, I don't know, in Canada they're around $320, $330. I saw one store that was that's moved their, like a couple of the stores that moved their price from like that $300 to $320, $330. So before taxes, where I am. So the prices are already starting to move a little bit. One store even started at like $350, which seems ridiculous, but prices are starting to move a little bit because of the announcement of this being true. And I think there's going to be a lot of disappointment, because you're going to get a lot of just commons naturally from the box opening. So for every like for every Chains or All Hallows Eve or the Abyss, or I don't know what else. What else do I? Mirror Universe. Oh, I guess that's the thing. Moat. Or even Tabernacle. For every single one of these cards, there's going to be thousands and thousands of other cards that you're not going to want to see. Like, you're going to be like, I feel like I'm going to FOMO and get a few extra boxes. But I also worry that, like, if I go open a case, I don't think I'll open a case, but if I were to open a case, I would get 2 commons that are worth like less than $1 instead of hitting a Tabernacle. Mind you, a pack fresh Tabernacle would be pretty awesome. But I do kind of like think people have to like watch getting super hyped and then thinking it's going to be awesome, and then end up with major disappointment in the end, because they were apt to show this as one of the cards in the advertisements, but that just makes people end up dreaming that, like, yeah, let's go get the tabernacle, when it's going to be like, it's already going to be very hard to, like, hard enough to get just a common, let alone hard and super hard to get this. Like, I really thought they would just do buybacks like sports cards, and then either like do something like to signify that they were a buyback, even though like that kind of doesn't work the same, because like in sports cards they have like a sticker attached to it to like kind of give it more provenance, but that kind of wouldn't work. So I was kind of expecting them to go buy like a bunch of the higher end cards and insert them super hard, like as hard as the red Hidetsugu. And then like that way, like you still got the big chase, but you're at least getting something worth the chase. Like, would I think it would be worth the same as the Hidetsugu? No, because like there's a lot of these cards that they're really good old cards, but like I just don't like. I wouldn't trade a red Hidetsugu for this chains, like, because it's just not something that makes sense to me. Even though I've had all these for like a super long amount of time. So it would be cool if it'd be cool to open one of the old cards, and definitely I'm planning to open like I might try an extra box or two. I'll have to see what I end up getting. But I really think they needed to do something like this to get people hyped up. But I also feel there'll be almost more disappointment if the rest of the set isn't super good. Like, at least Kamigawa had like a good land cycle and other things in the set. Like, I really hope that they haven't watered down this set to be not great, and then hope this carries the day. Because like, yeah, there'll be degenerates that like crack, and it's going to be nice for stores as long as the set is good. Because that's the one thing I worry about pre-ordering stuff, is pre-ordering before you know what's in the set. You're getting screwed. But then if you wait, they start to jack the price. So I guess what do you think about the Legends cards actually rumor being true? And are you buying Dominaria United? And are you buying more Dominaria United than you were initially planning? Let me know in the comments. And I hope you have a good rest of your day. Take care. And I'll see you next time. Bye.